You see it, don't you, Brooke?
See what?
That Ridge has gone too far this time.
I think Ridge should be the next CEO at Forrester Creations, considering everything he's done.
And I'm sure he will be on the short list of candidates when Dad retires. Not when he's forced from the very company that he founded.
Nobody's being forced out, Thorne. I told you he'll stay on, focusing on the kind of work he's always loved doing. The kind of work you're always lamenting you never have time for, like designing, mentoring.
Well, how magnanimous of you, Ridge. But it's not your decision to make.
No, it's not. It's up to you, Brooke.
Don't give me that look, Stephanie. It's not going to help your case.
But you admit we have a case.
Oh, for God's sakes.
Look, I know that you haven't selected an heir apparent. Not publicly, anyway. But Ridge would be the best person for the job. He would look out for Forrester's future, and he would make sure that there's a company left over to hand over to your grandchildren and to their children.
And you think I'm not doing that?
Letting Spectra use Forrester's name could damage the brand.
It will. It'll totally compromise the Forrester name. The name we've spent 2 generations building.
All right, all right. I've heard your concerns about that, Ridge, and I simply disagree on this one marketing issue. That doesn't mean I'm soft or short-sighted, and it certainly doesn't merit this kind of a boardroom ambush. Now, Brooke, you have always been your own woman. And I know how much Ridge means to you. But I'm confident that you will vote for what you know is right.
Logan, can I have a word with you in my office, please?
No, Ridge.
No, please.
How did you get in here?
I waited till your secretary left. Just thought maybe you'd like to know how your mother's doing since you don't seem fit to answer her phone calls or emails. You know, she was having a pretty tough time getting back up on her feet, but she's doing a lot better now.
Thanks to you, I suppose.
No, actually, it's kind of a weird thing. You know, she went into the Jackie M boutiques and it was like, I don't know, some kind of light switch flipped on.
I can't believe she fell for your song and dance. I always thought my mother was a smart woman.
She is a smart woman. Now, to tell you something.
What? What should that tell me?
It should tell you that I really love her.
Logan, please don't get sucked into their melodrama. I know this is going to be an adjustment, but it's not going to be the demise of our family.
No? Look at us. We're already divided.
We've been squabbling in this family for months. If it's not one family crisis, it's another.
So you think you can turn that around?
I know that I have got to save my family's business, Logan. I've got to save it before it's too late.
You might have fooled my mother, but you ain't fooled me.
You still think I'm after your mother's money, don't you?
Nah, I just think it's dumb luck that you fell in love with an older, wealthy woman.
And I think that you're not giving your mother enough credit, Nick. She truly is a fantastic lady.
If you care about my mother the way you claim you do, then I need you to show me. You show me that I'm wrong about you.
I can't believe Rich tried to pull this.
I didn't actually think he'd go through with it, honey.
You knew he was going to try to do this, to manipulate me out of this company?
Yes, and I'm sorry. But, honey, I tried to convince him to drop this whole thing. I thought eventually he would just come to understand how wrong it is.
But he didn't, did he, Mother?
It's very difficult dealing with him when he's like this. All he can see is how he feels something will affect this company.
Well, hopefully Brooke can talk some sense into him.
I shouldn't put my faith in her. I'm sorry, she's not going to stand up to him.
She might surprise you.
Wouldn't that be nice? No, I don't think so. I can tell you, though, exactly what's going on over there. He's playing her like a fiddle, telling her that he and she are a team and that she has to do this for him. And by the time he finishes with her, she'll not only give him your job, she'll be ready to move into this office with him.
Logan, you know me. I don't like what this feud with Thorne is doing to our family either.
Of course you don't.
But I'm not going to use this company as retribution, and that's exactly what Dad's doing now.
I understand that, but it seems like this could be the one last concession, and then we could all finally just move on.
That's what Mother and Dad told me when they gave Thorne our whole collection. But here we are again. We gave him an inch, and he wants a foot. So where does it end? I've already negotiated in good faith to let Thorne sell his Spectra right next to us at Jackie M. But poaching our name and our trademark? No.
It is Thorne's name, too.
But it's not Sally's. For all we know, Thorne may leave Spectra someday. Then Sally'd have all the rights to the Forrester name. Hell, there'd be nothing stopping her from stealing our designs and slapping our name on them. We might as well just hand the company over to her, Logan. That's essentially what we'd be doing if we let Dad's decision stand. And we cannot let that happen.
So let me get this straight. If I love your mother, I'm supposed to leave her? Wouldn't that just be like one of my rotten stunts, Nick?
It's called sacrifice, Deacon. Sacrifice. When you put the needs of your loved ones before your own.
Like what you did for Brooke. Nick, I love your mother. She's the woman for me, the same as Brooke was the woman for you.
Don't push your luck.
Okay, fine. Point well taken. But I'm not down here because I like to get chewed out. I'm down here because, man, I love your mother and she misses you.
Well, it's a good thing she has your shoulder to lean on.
I think you and I both know that you're always going to be the number one guy in her life.
Well, I have to take care of the number one guy in my life. You see, my father will never be the same because of what happened between you and my mother.
Nick, I don't think it's going to come as any big surprise to you that your parents' marriage wasn't exactly the fairy tale that you might have thought it was. Your mother finally has a chance to be happy with me. I hope that someday you might be able to see that.
I understand everything you're saying.
Finally, a person of reason.
From a business standpoint. But I can't forget the look in your dad's eyes. He's hurt, Ridge. You two are a team. And not only is he losing this company, but he's losing you. He's losing trust in you, a son that he adores. Now, are you really willing to lose that?
I don't feel like I have a choice. I know Dad's going to be angry with me for a while. Probably a long while. I'm just going to have to work my butt off to regain his trust and to make him finally realize that I'm doing this for him.
I just want this family to start healing.
So do I, Brooke. And believe it or not, that even includes having Thorne come back to Forrester eventually, where he belongs.
Really?
Absolutely. The thought of having our kids grow up in this company just like we did? I just have to keep the damn place afloat for that to happen.
And in order to do that, you need my vote.
Logan, you were my partner. We took a vow to honor and respect each other. Now I'm asking you to respect my judgment on this, to stand strong with me here, the same as we've always done for each other.
This can't happen, Dad. Ridge is not going to take over your company.
It's out of our hands now, Thorne.
That's not true. I can put a stop to this right now. Look, Ridge went ballistic because I want to use the Forrester name on my designs. Well, if it comes down between my label and your job, forget it. Spectre Couture goes out of Spectre Couture, period.
No. I appreciate the offer.
It's not an offer, Dad. It's the only solution that makes sense.
That's not true, Thorne. There are plenty of other options here, more constructive ways of solving this problem. The problem is that Ridge won't even consider them. Now, bottom line is I've made a decision and I'm sticking to it. You get to use your name on your designs. I'm not going to take that away from you.
We both want that for you. And we're not going to let Ridge bully his way through this.
No one's trying to bully anyone here. I'm not the enemy. All I'm asking is that you listen, really listen to what I'm saying. Can you do that, please?
There you are.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Well, I let myself in. I hope you don't mind.
Why, are you kidding me? I've missed you. This is awesome.
Where have you been?
I have been in Nick's office.
What?
Yeah, I just don't know how much this has been bothering you since he kind of shut you out, and I just thought maybe I'd go over there and try and mend some fences for you.
Deacon, you needn't have done that.
I wanted to.
So, what did Nicky have to say?
Well, he's, still angry.
Yeah. He's got every right to be, hasn't he, really?
Listen, he is gonna come around, okay? I promise. And, you know, if you and I put our heads together, we can do anything. Just remember that.
You make me believe that.
Well, it's a fact.
I love you, Deacon.
I love you, too.
I think you've said enough.
It's all right, Thorne. Let's hear what Ridge has to say.
I realize I'm the least popular person in this room right now. But I assure you, everything I've said in this room was out of love for this family. I don't really want to ostracize anyone. In fact, I'd like to bring us all closer together. I want to say that you've all brought so much to my life. You've brought so much to this company. I respect you, Mother, for teaching me to stand up to what I always believed in, even if it wasn't the most popular thing in the world. I'm proud of you, Thorne, for pulling yourself up by your bootstraps and really making something of Spectra. It's one hell of an accomplishment.
Yes, it is.
Of course, I still wish you were working at Forrester, but I understand your need to strike out on your own, and I say to you, because of that, more power to you. And to you, Dad, what can I say? You're the reason I became a designer. You are the reason I wanted to succeed. Whenever I had a new design, you were the first one I wanted to share it with. I am so proud to be your son, and I'm proud to be a Forrester. When I see Forrester creations on our building every morning, I realize it's more than just a family name. It's a compilation of everyone's hard work, from Dad right down to the cutting room floor. And it's not fair to them, those people on the cutting room floor, to let Spectra, who's profited off of us for years, also profit off our company's name. You think employee morale's bad, just wait until they hear about this. I know, Spectra's reinventing itself. But it's a very long, arduous process, Thorne, and you can't just use our trademark to magically transform your brand. You can't do that. You can sign Thorne Forrester on your checks, you can sign it to your press releases, but you can't sign it on your designs. You haven't earned that. Like I said, I want to succeed. For you. I want this company to succeed, Dad, for you.
I know you do, Rich. I know that. But letting Thorne use his own name is not going to make or break Forrester.
Our customer base knows exactly who we are, honey.
My decision stands. Thorne is authorized to use the Forrester trademark.
Fine. Maybe you and Mother don't understand, but thank God Brooke does. I really hate to have to do it this way, but I don't feel I have any choice. Megan, would you come in here, please, and bring a pen and pad?
What's going on?
I'm calling for a vote to instate Ridge Forrester as CEO of Forrester Creations.
Megan, take the roll, please.
Stephanie Forrester.
Nay.
Thorne Forrester.
Nay.
Eric Forrester.
Nay.
Ridge Forrester.
Aye.
And Brooke Forrester.
Nay.
What?
I'm sorry, Ridge. Eric shouldn't have to leave. Not over this.
Brooke, I explained to you.
I know, but he's only looking out for his family. Something I hope you would do for our children. I can't fault him for that.
Our company is at stake here, Brooke.
And I agree that letting Spectra use Forrester's name is a mistake. But forcing Eric out of this office, that's an even bigger one. Ridge, we need peace, not more divisiveness.
You are so right, Brooke.
Thank you, Brooke.